Here you go.
It's a solid color.
Let it ride, let it ride. Nah, cause the solid colors don't
It don't look the same
like
though.
that. Nah, the flash is nice. I just looked into it. So yeah.
Okay, welcome, Mufi. How you doing, my G?
Yo, we out here. It's your boys and aka Wolfie, man, with JR Trinity. Purple Bananas Podcast. We here again.
Yes, yes.
Coming at you at purplebananas248.com. How you doing? Yo, what up, brother?
What up, my G? My ninja. Bro.
Yo, get that Supreme gear. Word up, man. What's going on, man?
Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. Tropicana. Before we get started, so I was thinking like,
what's up, man?
that we do a little contest about the top 5, that are alive, man. Go ahead. Top 5 brands.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. Top 5 brands for jackets.
Okay, jackets.
Yeah, top 5. Who do you think? You gotta buy 5. But you the most expensive one or your favorite one would be?
So jackets. I don't know, man. I don't really wear jackets. I wear vests. Right now I got a purple brand vest. It's called Purple the brand.
I like vests. Yeah. You know why I asked that? Because I went to a store looking for a jacket. Just for the rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know where the style, they don't do it no more or whatever. Like everything's the same now. It looks the same. It's all black. Mm-hmm. There's all black colors. There's no. You remember before how Ralph Lauren, Polo, the different colors, the reds, the yellows, the blues.
Mm-hmm. Now you want some colorful jackets?
I'm saying some choices. You got black or blacker?
Well, it depends what brand you looking at. Polo.
Every brand.
North
Face.
Yeah.
Polo don't even have
Tommy Hilfiger got some colorful coats, jackets, red, yellow, blue.
I ain't feeling them. Because that's a whole different topic. Tommy Hill.
Yeah. But it ain't time for jackets. It's summertime.
Right. No.
It's summertime. Let's get it, man. Purple bananas. Let's go, man. Jackets.
That's right.
Man. Yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about, that Jim Jones Nas thing. You heard he said he was better than Nas.
Jomo.
I don't think so. You think Jim Jones is better than Nas?
All day. No.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh man, that was about.
I don't even think Jim Jones could be in his area while Nas is rapping.
He
can't even be on stage with Nas.
Yeah, Nas is like that's elite. You know what I'm saying? That's an elite MC. That's a king MC. That's like Mount Rushmore. Like Jim Jones, no disrespect to Jim Jones. Jimmy has a good catalog. I grew up listening to Jim Jones, Dipset, all that stuff, but
because of Cameron,
but I won't even say that. Jimmy's good. Like when he dropped when he was doing this thing with Max B and stuff, he was good. Like, he didn't have Cam with him, my opinion.
You don't sound too
But anyway, before I lose my train of thought, what I was trying to say is that Nas, a person like Nas is like a guy like Biggie Smalls, Jay-Z. These guys could be like on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Like someone like Jim Jones, I don't feel has, the skills or whatever to be on a Mount Rushmore of hip hop. Like, that's like,
I know with the elite.
Yeah, exactly. But shout out Jim Jones, man. I know it's a big debate, and he's been he's been defending himself hard out there.
I mean, what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Jim Jones for
saying he's better than Nas. He's been standing on his ground. He got into his shining sharp.
Honestly, shout out to Jim Jones for putting the Puerto Rican flag up. But honestly,
finally.
I
never ever seen him put the flag up before.
After 50 years.
I
don't know how old he is. 48?
48.
After 48 years, I haven't seen a Puerto Rican nothing on him.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So Now,
We always
now
knew
he
he
has
was-
problems.
Yeah.
Now he has problems with real niggas, and now he needs PR real. He needs to rep his PR side.
You see now he got that. He just showed me a video of Jim Jones. He has a jacket that says the Bronx on it, and he's rapping in front of a Puerto Rican flag. Okay, I know Jim Jones is half Puerto Rican and from the Bronx because of Google and because of you put me on it that a day. But other than that, growing up and listening to this dude, everything was Harlem.
Harlem.
And never a Puerto Rican shout out or nothing like that. So, now that he's into his little beefs with Nas and everything, you want people to take your side.
Right.
Like, nah,
Right.
this ain't going over my head.
Right. Because honestly,
Calling that out.
They know how we do. PR Puerto Ricans, we serious in New York.
Big Pun.
In the East Coast period.
Big Pun shouted us out.
Yeah.
Big Pun was out here talking,
Exactly.
rapping in Spanish.
And I never seen Jim Jones do a track with Pun. Did he?
Nah, but them Dipset dudes were cool with Terror Squad. Cameron was cool with them.
Cool is one thing. Doing a track with him though, because he's Puerto
Cam
Rican.
did tracks with Pun.
Look at that.
Fantastic Four. You remember that one, DJ Clue?
I don't think Jim Jones did a track with any Puerto Rican. he did with Max B. He did with whatever. He did it with
Shout out Max B. Max B's dope.
French Montana. That whole little wave, remember?
Yeah.
And Jim Jones never had a Puerto Rican rapper ever said anything about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's beef, and now he's Puerto Rican.
I know. Yeah. And from the Bronx. But anyway.
we just put him on. Jim Jones, if you're hearing, bro, we want at least a little check for
real.
For this promotion.
Yeah,
bro,
we don't own
shit.
the copyrights to the music
This
either.
promotion.
We don't own the copyrights to the music you hear in the background. So,
No, we didn't.
Sony, all you people, don't block my videos. Don't block our videos on YouTube.
Yeah, we grew
Feel
up.
me?
We grew up with Sony.
I got your message. I do not own the copyrights to the music we are playing. All right. So yeah, moving on. PurpleBananas248.com. You can catch us live, man, on YouTube Sunday nights at whatever time we feel like it.
Right.
Sometimes 7, sometimes 9, sometimes 11, sometimes no time. We ain't tuned in last week.
And you know why? Because there is no such thing as time.
I like when he gets like that.
There ain't no
The
such thing as
scientific.
time.
Get him.
It's all day, every day. There's no time.
There's no time.
We invented it. Tomorrow's a mystery.
What is numbers?
Yesterday's history?
What is 2?
It's only now.
Yeah.
That's it. So everything is later, not tomorrow or it's
Yeah.
weird.
Nah, it's no time. Time don't exist.
Exactly. That's
We
why-
make it exist. We make
Yeah.
everything exist. We make everything matter, I guess, right?
That's not how we were supposed to be. We were supposed to wake up, scratch our ass, eat some fucking fruit from the tree, and find a female and do your thing, and live happy.
Damn.
You know.
I like that, the way that life
we
sounds.
ruined it. Everybody wanted to be the boss or the man, so they wanted to have people enslaved under them. Everybody's so power hungry, power thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
That's what fucked everything up.
Put the music up. It's low.
I ain't trying to get sued.
Nah, I said the copyright thing, right? I said the copy. Say it. You say it too.
Shout out to Kodak Black. This is his track.
Say you don't own the copyright.
I don't own the copyright.
We don't own the copyrights to the
Yet.
music.
Like,
Ooh,
Yeah.
they coming for you.
yeah, doesn't mean I do. Anything can happen.
I don't know. I gotta sneeze.
So,
Ah, bless me. Ha ha.
bless you, my G. Guess what? So,
What's going on?
4th of July coming up.
Yeah,
What's good with that?
holiday
Yes.
week next week.
Yes.
The country's birthday, Independence Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the year? We got our independence, Ooh.
I'm trying not
Ooh.
to. I'm trying not to look up things today. I'm trying to do it all through the brain.
I know.
All through the noodle.
The year 1776
That
was
doesn't
the
sound
year
right.
we got. Well, it is right. You
I
can
don't know.
Google it. Was
No.
the year?
I believe you.
What's the year we got our independence? He said, "All right, let me let him." let him say this. It is, bro. Okay, who's the president? we got our independence with.
So, Purple Bananas. No,
Come on, man. You
What
gotta
date?
be smart, man. You gotta, you know what? Be proud of being
You gotta
smart.
be smart.
All right. We got our independence in the year 1776. The president was George Washington. Okay. Yeah. He said.
And what was George Washington's wife's name?
I don't care about that.
She was the first lady.
Who cares about that? Women didn't have rights back in the days.
What laws did George Washington make?
Women didn't have rights till the year 1919, man.
They didn't have teeth either.
Yeah.
They didn't. They had wooden teeth and shit after.
Yeah,
They had
year
toothbrushes.
1919.
They didn't realize it until later on.
We talk about the women in freaking England.
See, now you just
What? That was back in the day, back in the Jack the Ripper days, the women had freaking missing teeth out there.
Shout out to England, man.
Looking terrible. But yeah, shout out to England.
Y'all kept it real, so real y'all didn't shave.
Ooh.
It's true. They
Who
keep
did
it
they save?
the women in Europe. They don't.
Back in the day? Oh, you mean today?
There is no back in the day, and there's only today. There's only right now.
So the women in Europe do not shave right
earlier.
now? They don't shave
Earlier,
now?
I think that's culture. I think that's like a thing.
Yeah, you
It's just like
serious?
because
So you go lay with a beautiful woman out there, she woofing. Yeah.
yeah, they natural. That's how God made them.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Imagine that's how God made them.
I ain't never going to Europe.
I don't want one how God made them.
Yeah, that's gross.
No, but
Yeah.
seriously, okay.
I
You
like
tell
my
me.
women that shave.
You tell me if a fly supermodel chick, everything's beautiful body, whatever. She smells great, but she got some fur balls underneath her arms.
We gonna get the shaver. We're gonna go to the bathroom.
What if she don't want to
We gonna
shave?
get
She's
that.
like, I'm
Then
not
I'm
shaving.
good. It ain't my style. I don't like no woman with no hairy pits.
What about if
He's like, what if she's dope?
What if she's dope and she don't stink either? It smells good.
He'll hit that.
She got a perm.
I'm good.
For real? You'll
I'm
pass
good.
it up.
I'm good.
Just keeping it honest.
Hey, it's fine. You know,
I hear you. All right.
maybe if I'm drunk.
I don't know. I think I'll just braid it. Stick with her. Come on, baby. You
Purple
look
Bananas, 248.com.
Purple Bananas. Subscribe.
We
please.
out here. Subscribe to the channel. I always forget to say that.
You know what I think?
What?
What?
Ooh. You can't talk no more.
Purple Bananas.
Go ahead.
So I lost my train of thought. I did by doing that. All right.
We out here, man.
Next subject then, because I forgot.
Yeah, thank you for letting us in your homes, man. Feel me, for sharing your time with us. You know.
Yeah, especially when we're just beginning, you know.
But yeah, 4th of July holiday, man.
That's what we're talking about.
Jobs got the day off. People got the day off. You know I got the day off. You got the day off? Or you doing that holiday pay?
I get holiday pay,
Yeah,
but I'm not
so
sure.
you-
I didn't really check my schedule for that day. It's a Thursday, right?
Nah, it's on a Friday.
Well, it falls Friday.
That's what's dope.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a long weekend.
Yeah.
You know
So
what they was telling me?
What?
They were telling me about Block Island. You ever been? Next to Rhode Island, you took a ferry to the island, and it's like beaches, strip, everything.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
A lot of people in my job were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 4th of July, it'd be nice.
Yeah, that's dope, yo. Freaking.
Hopefully, you know, if everything goes well, we'll have the little GoPros and we can take this on the road. You know what I mean?
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be that hot though on the 4th of July. I think it's gonna be like 75 degrees. It's been a pretty cool summer, man. It hasn't been
Every
really
weekend,
hot.
it's been a consistent weekend rain. Like every Saturday, we've gotten.
It's
some
weird.
kind of-
That's why I haven't even been watering my lawn, man. We've
You
been
don't
getting
need to.
rain. It's like spring.
Yeah, you don't need to.
It feels like May. June has felt like May.
We got very like we got such a light winter that I think we're gonna get a lot of rain and a lot of
I
like.
wonder what kind of winter we're gonna get this year.
I think it's just gonna be cold, rain, and ice. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of
This
snow.
year and the next year. I ain't looking forward to it. I'm getting tired of the cold, bro, to be honest, man.
Not for nothing, but have you ever seen that movie? The day after next or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
When that thing happened,
Day after
the global,
tomorrow.
the global freeze and it froze for a second.
Yeah, all this stuff was happening, the tsunami.
Everything at once.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Just I'm not. Not saying tomorrow, not saying when, but I feel like that's a possibility that could be coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, bro. I believe it. The way we treat this planet. Yeah, man. I mean, we under God's mercy, bro.
I think
You know, who are we?
and
It
all
could come
that-
in our time
everything that takes electricity.
or in our existence.
Yeah, we too dependent on electricity. We gotta like.
We took a dependent on a lot of things. The real test is, could we survive without all this stuff? Those are the real humans, the elite beings, the ones that could live without all this crap.
I can. You know what?
I could do whatever I need to do. I know that.
I watched a lot. I watched a lot of Man versus Wild.
Yeah.
I'll climb into a pit bull if I got to, man. I cut his ass open and climb in.
Honestly, man, on a more serious note, man, I know myself. Like, if it came down to it, I'll do what I gotta do, man. Like, I'm committed.
That's when the superpower enters. That's when you get the superpower, when you in that
Get that supreme gear.
Tropicana, Pepsi makes you smile for a while.
This guy want free soda. Out here, man. BourbonBananas248.com, man, with JR Trinity. We out here having fun, man. Just doing us, man. Living life. Yeah, man. I don't know.
So, what do you think about fireworks? You trying to do them this year?
I like fireworks. I love fireworks. I'm not gonna do any. I'm gonna go see some probably. You know.
I might go to.
What's the fireworks? The fireworks out around here? Yeah.
Yeah, the riverfront. They always have it every year. Yeah.
What's that? Hartford?
Yeah, right there, next to the convention center.
Yeah, I
They
know
have
what you're
a
talking
little
about.
festival thing.
For real?
Yeah, and in Bushnell Park, I think they have like jazz night or whatever. They always have those things during 4th of July. So every weekend is something.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah,
have
that's dope.
the Puerto Rican parade or the Puerto Rican festival on our side. I don't know if it passed already, but I know there's something in July. There's a lot of things in July, man.
Shout out to July.
Yeah,
July's
shout out
a
to
good
July,
month. Shout
man.
out to the summer, man. I love the summer, man.
I love the summer, man. And
For
we
real.
only get a little bit of it. We get like 2 months.
Yeah, we suffer a lot. We get a lot of cold weather, man. We do a lot of that, man.
That's why we so tough.
Yeah, man.
I was
Yeah.
born in a snowstorm.
You know, all y'all people know them other countries. I don't care what y'all say, man. Americans got grit. We got grit out here, man. We survive all the type of climates, all the weather, different type of weather. Rain, sleet, snow,
and
cold,
and,
heat.
Yep. And you ain't gonna get paid unless you get out there and clean it out.
We make the best of every season too.
Yeah.
Every weather.
It's true.
We don't complain. We live. We put on the coats, the jackets, the tank tops.
We embrace it.
Adapt.
We embrace it.
Feel
And
me?
a matter of fact, the best gear comes out in the cold. Like the best.
Yeah, y'all know them hoodies look dope on us. The bubble
the
vests.
Timbs.
Y'all know the Timbs. Come
With the-
on,
yeah.
man. You know with the
Remember
scully
Sirlins,
hats.
the Sirlins, and
We
the,
looking dope.
what is it? The lambskin.
Yes,
and the,
sir.
You know, and the
Yeah, like it's something about being in them clothes that just feels cozy and dope.
hell yeah.
The
Like the
hoodies.
burgundy, that leather burgundy, that scratches easy.
Yeah.
That's just it right there.
PurpleBananas248.com. Check us out on YouTube. I'm gonna share this on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure y'all share it too. Feel me?
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Ultimate Warrior is gonna freaking kick your ass. RIP Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah,
Let's go, man. What else?
So
What else is going on?
So it's if 4th of July is on a Friday,
Yeah, that's dope.
so that means everybody goes back to work Monday, man. No,
Basically,
no Monday
yeah,
off.
we get Friday off, which is dope.
Yeah, it's-
I'd rather have Friday off than Monday. Why? Who's doing anything on Monday? Friday's a way dope.
well, when it's a holiday.
Friday's a way chill
no,
day.
yeah, it's
Then
way
why would
better.
you wanna?
No, I get it. No, I know. Because people usually do stuff Sunday night because they got Monday off, which they don't normally do because they always work Monday.
Yeah.
But either way, I don't care. I hope it don't rain.
Nah, there's gonna be sunny. It's
I'ma
just
have a-
gonna be. It's not gonna be hot on 4th of July on Friday. It's gonna be like 75. It's gonna be cool.
Nice. I'm gonna have umbrellas for sale.
Purple banana umbrellas.
Purple bananas.
Purple banana umbrellas.
The brand is coming, and it's gonna be beautiful. Everything.
It's coming.
It's coming, man.
It's coming. Like your girl.
Purple bananas.
248.
Guineo violetas.
.com. Estamos aquí.
¿Dónde estás? Tus hijos a esta hora. Do you know where your kids are?
Remember that? Remember that little
It's
freaking
12 o'clock.
snippet?
Do you know where your kids are? And knowing damn well they don't. They just change the channel.
I was
Nah.
home watching it. That's why I was at home.
Watching Live in Color.
Yeah, that was a dope show in Living Color. You had some good talent on that show, man.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey was
Everybody.
on it.
Everybody,
PurpleBananas248.com.
subscribe. Press
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, tell your friends. And also comment. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to hear, what y'all don't like, what y'all think, comment, whatever. Let us know feedback so we can, you know what I mean, listen and make things better all the time. Because even regardless, we're gonna keep growing and getting better.
Yeah.
I mean, you might see us signing more and
Yeah.
bragging more, but it's gonna.
What's that? What is that? A commercial?
Yeah,
You get a suit,
that was a Purple
dude.
Bananas.
Skip that.
Purple Bananas ladies collection.
What the hell? What is going on with this guy?
That's batata violeta.
Jesus Christ.
That was Carol G.
We were not representing that advertisement.
We
All
did
right,
not.
we out here.
Yeah.
I watched a good movie last night, man. The Tax Collector. That was a good movie. Well, what's his name? Shia LaBeouf. Shia, that's his name. The kid from Transformers. He's like,
Yep. It must be. Yes. Absolutely.
Yo, Jay, I'm bugging today. He looking at me like,
Yes.
yeah, man.
What happened with that? What happened with that movie?
The Tax Collector. It was a good movie, man. Yeah, it was a great movie. It was with Shia LaBeouf from the kid from Transformers.
What? So what's the movie about?
All right, yeah, it's about okay, it's pretty dope, man. It's about pretty much he's called the Tax Collector, right? It's him and some other dude, and Shia is kind of like the dude's backup, and what the dude does, he collects taxes from the gangs in LA, like the Bloods, the Crips, like it's crazy. It's like real life stuff. So he collects. It's like this Mexican dude that he sends him to go collect 30% from all the gangs in LA.
But what are they taxing?
It's pretty much the activity. You always got to pay somebody. There's always a boss.
Oh, so it's not legal taxing. This is
No,
like
this is the
taxing
street.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the street.
Okay, so
and
he's
this
taxing
guy,
the drug dealers.
he runs. Yeah, it's a
Basically.
Mexican dude. It's this dude, George Lopez.
Oh, for real?
He plays the bichote, like,
Yeah.
and bro, he's like they smart in the movie, and it's like mad real because he just like owns a garage and he's in a garage suit.
Yeah.
But this dude tells his nephew, go collect my taxes, and he runs the street and he collects. His nephew goes with that dude Shia. Is like his backup. He goes to every gang, every mob, whatever in the street, and he collects 30%, and they give it to him. He goes up to the Bloods,
Why?
in the movie.
But why is he owns the property that they're on?
It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Those gangs pay 30% to this dude. Know what I mean?
Yeah. That sounds like a dope movie. I gotta see that.
30%. So anyway, so he goes, he tells his nephew, go collect 200,000 from this gang, whatever.
Mhm.
So he goes, and this dude from the gang is like, nah, I ain't giving you nothing. His name's Cornejo. And he's the dude that's back, Cornejo. He's back. He's like, nah, I ain't giving you nothing. But he's back. He's better, bro. And what he does, he like, bro, it's a dope movie. Like, he kills this dude and like they stomp him out, but like the way they kill each other, like stomp in the face, crushing the face, like it's a great movie, man. It's mad real. It's called The Tax Collector, man. I don't want to, give it up, on YouTube here. Feel me? Watch it for yourselves, man. The Tax Collector. It's a dope movie. Yeah. Pretty much freaking, the dude charge, you got them gangs, man. Gotta pay 30%.
They were just showing something on YouTube about that, about this guy that bought a store in a mob area.
Okay.
And the guy
look at that.
The guy was one day he came to a store and somebody was cleaning his window.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo,
you gotta pay up.
He's like, don't clean my window. What are you doing? He's like, no. This is my grandfather's block. It's been his block for years, so this is part of the service. You just pay us $5-10 a week or whatever. And he's like, no. So that night, boom, broken glass. They broke the glass. Next day, he paid the insurance. He had to pay $800 deductible, and just to get the glass up. And then next day, the guy's back cleaning, and he's like, yo, what you doing? No, I said no. He did it again. Third time, he came out, the dude came out with a bat, hit the guy that was cleaning the window, and a bunch of other guys came to defend the guy that was cleaning. And from then on, he's like, I had this store for 30 years, and for 30 years, I've been paying for them to clean my window.
Yeah. Man.
It's just because, you know what I'm saying, you bought it in that area.
So, we don't want to give up too much when it comes to these movies. But, watch it, man. The Tax Collector was a good movie, man. I also watched a movie too last night. Freaking, I forgot what was the name, but it was a couple, and they like drove to like them little weird ass states, man, like Idaho or freaking Utah, where the kids act weird.
What's
like,
the name?
Like little children, like Ohio, where like the Children of the Corn type kids be at. Well, anyway, they go to some like lake, right, to chill on the lake, and there's some kids freaking, just chilling, but those are kids that live there. Yo, you paying attention, bro?
Yeah.
Listen, look.
They're at the lake.
Yeah. They're at the lake, right?
Yeah.
So listen. So they chill at the lake, and there's some kids that are from there. Know what I mean? Little weird Children of the Corn kids, bro, for real.
Live on the lake.
Yo, they end up freaking like torturing these people, man. Like, long story short, this is dope. They got a dog, right? So long story short, they being rude, they playing music, the dog is barking at the couple's over here on the side, and you got like the 5-6 kids over here. So the boyfriend, of course, gets bossy. He's like, I'm about to tell these kids something, and the girlfriend's like, yo, leave these 12-year-olds alone, they just kissed. And he goes over to them, he's like, yo, could you turn off the music, whatever, and all this stuff. The kids have an attitude, and they don't listen to him. And one of the kids pull out a knife, and they try to like stab the dude, and of course the dude's an adult. He like grabs the knife from the kid. But when he grabs the knife from the kids, like a little scuffle, and the dog gets into it, and the dog ends up getting stabbed and killed. Feel me? So now the kid is like, yo, you killed my dog, whatever. And the adult's like, the guy's like, I didn't kill your dog, this and that. So anyway, all of a sudden they start like, running after this dude and his wife, and he's like, run and whatever. They get in their car and they try to get away, and they crash into a tree. When they crash into a tree, the guy gets pinned down in the car. The woman escapes, and the kids grab the dude. Of course, now he's messed up from the accident, pinned down from the tree. They grab him and they tie him up with barbed wire. They start torturing him. Now it's a crazy ass movie.
Yeah, on top of everything.
So there's out of the 5 kids, there's one that's really bad, and he's like the ringleader. And he tells each one,
What's the name?
I forgot the name, and he has a knife, and he goes, cut this dude. And each one takes turn cutting them. And the ones that don't want to cut this dude, like, he kills them. Like, he sets one kid on fire.
Got the juice.
Like, yo, it's a crazy movie.
Like Bishop and Juice.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Yo, it is wild. I don't know the name of the movie.
I'm gonna look it up.
Damn. I forgot the name of it. I'll tell y'all the next on the next podcast. I'll let y'all know.
The little bastards
Yeah.
from the lake.
Yeah. Something lake. Yeah.
Is it me or does crazy shit always happen at the lake?
Be careful at the lake. I was at the lake last week, man.
Why not the beach?
I had a great day.
Everything good happen at the beach?
Shark attacks happened at the beach.
I haven't seen one. Have you?
Thank God. No, not in real life. On TV.
I'm more scared of like jellyfish and shit,
Yeah.
or just glass on the bottom of the floor.
I don't know. I respect nature. I'm not like big on like, going scuba diving, stuff like that. I'm good. Like I'll go to the beach. I'll get in the water up to my waist, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
I'm not crazy. Like I'm not them type of people that get on a boat
Yeah.
and they jump off in the middle of the ocean and go for a swim.
Snorkeling and
I'm good. You gotta respect the ocean, man. There's sharks out there. There's animals, man. Like you ain't nothing. You this little wiggly worm. But whatever, man. Do you live life?
Word.
Get it.
Yeah, I like doing
My thrills are another things. I'm good on taking a swim in the middle of the freaking Pacific Ocean, brother.
So now we know what we got to do.
What?
Go to the Pacific Ocean. And
I want to go parachuting.
We're gonna do that when we take the
You
trip.
heard?
We're gonna go to the ocean.
Get out of here. We're gonna go parachute. You want to parachute? You jump off a plane?
I'll do whatever if you do this.
Nigga, what
You jump in the ocean, I'll jump out whatever what's the thing you said?
parachute? Yeah, jump out of plane.
Oh yeah, that's safer.
Huh?
That's safer than the ocean.
You ain't getting eaten by a shark, bro.
You don't
It's a
need
lot
to.
safer than the ocean. Jumping out of a plane with a parachute or all right, this is cool. Let's do this. What would you rather do, guys? Y'all could comment. Jump out of a plane with a parachute? Scary. Or go for a 3-mile swim. Hold on, let me finish. Go.
Not swimming.
Who cares? Go for any type of swim in the Pacific Ocean, shark-infested waters. So you make your choice. I'd rather jump out of a plane.
You make it sound so deadly. Like
That's what it is.
but I know, but people go out there and live. They don't want to die.
What?
Like when they go swimming with, not necessarily sharks, but when they go deep sea diving to see the corals and the reefs and all.
Yeah, but what's down there?
Yeah, you're right about
Sharks
that.
are down there. Things happen.
But then, yeah, of course, things happen, just like jumping out of an airplane.
But once again, I'd rather jump out of an airplane than swim in the water with sharks.
What happens if your parachute says no?
So anything can happen.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like you're dead.
Yeah.
At least you can
To
survive.
to me, it's safer to jump out of a plane than to swim in the water with sharks. That's what I'm saying. It's much safer to me. It's more of a guarantee.
That's why. That's
my choice.
That's why
And he can't live with it.
That's why we are co-hosts.
He can't live with it. It's my choice. Who cares? Jump out of a plane. Know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do it.
I don't know.
I ain't scared. We're
Nah,
gonna
I'm
jump out
not.
planes.
I'm good. I'm good on swimming in the water in the Pacific.
No, we jump out of plane.
Like I was saying, I respect nature. To each his own.
What about zip line? Does zip line?
I'll do some zip lining.
The big one.
Huh?
The big one in Puerto Rico. The green monster, or whatever it's called.
I'll do it. To be honest, parachuting is scary, bro. Jumping out of a plane is scary. That's why I'm like,
You know somebody that's done it. The parachute.
Yeah, I got a few friends on Facebook that done it before. But you see, that's jumping out of a plane. That makes you an elite person. That's why they make you do it in the military.
Yeah.
If you jump out of a plane, man, that's a fear that you get out of you. That's a scary thing.
Oh yeah, that's a scary.
That's scary. But
Purple
that's
Bananas.
a whole other thing. Purple Bananas, 248.com.
Welcome. Thank you for having us in your homes and allowing us to grow and stay with us. Stay tuned. Wolfie, take over.
Yeah, man. So yeah, what else will you do? Let me see. Bungee jump. Those people that bungee jump off the bridge with the rope.
I don't think I'm with that.
That's scary, man. That rope snap, bro.
Yeah.
You done.
There's too many accidents I've seen. I ain't.
It depends, like, I don't know. Oh,
What about jumping off a building with a parachute?
shark cage diving. You go shark cage
No.
diving.
That just sounds like it hurts.
That's like that movie. You seen that movie 42 meters down, 47 meters down?
I seen the cover for that with the shark in the
Yeah, the two girls. Yo, that's a dope movie, man. They go in a shark cage in Mexico. And that shit breaks. Woo! Like, yo, it's crazy. And it falls all the way down in the ocean. Boom!
Then
The
they
shark
get
cage.
stuck.
And they down there. And the thing is, they can't swim up because freaking the sharks literally circling them. Because they were throwing the meat in the water to attract the sharks. They would go in a shark cage diving to see sharks. So there was already sharks. And when the cage went down, it snapped. So I was like, damn, that could happen to anybody, but
How you gonna go down there with a prime rib?
that's crazy.
I feel you. Now I understand that
That's
part.
crazy.
It is crazy.
That's a dope
leave
movie.
nature alone. Nature is nature, you know.
Man, but that's dope. That's a great experience. That would be a great experience. But that's scary, man. You know, that's humbling, bro. Your heart be racing, man. Your adrenaline is going out in the cage to go see them sharks. That takes balls.
They do that with polar bears too. They put
That
you
takes
in a
balls.
glass thing with polar bears.
Yeah, I seen that. What the polar bear was trying to get at the freaking glass.
That's right
Freaking,
there.
yeah.
That's crazy. Because it looked like that polar bear could have broke that shit if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
They say they're the most feared, like they attack.
Yeah, they're the
most-
baddest bears.
Yeah.
The polar bears. They're the most dangerous ones.
They can smell you from miles.
I think they're the biggest ones too.
and they kill everything they see.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You heard about the people that they were like in Antarctica or something, and I don't know, they were like something happened, their boat sank or something. They were like on a little boat and ended up sinking. And there was a couple of them, and they ended up like just standing on this iceberg, floating on this iceberg. And all of a sudden, in the distance, they seen a polar bear on another iceberg, and he was just looking at them. And he jumped in the water. Listen, and the guy's telling the story the way I'm telling it. He's like, this thing jumped in the water, and when it jumped in the water, disappeared and popped back up and was on another iceberg closer to them. Went in the water, and they're like, yo, what the hell? Comes back up on another iceberg closer to them. Yo, it smashed one of their people. Took it. Couldn't do nothing about it.
Because they
Like that shit was a
they
seal.
couldn't leave the
Ate
ice
him.
patch.
Took him.
They couldn't leave the ice patch that they were standing on.
Ah, crazy. Bro, that's...
Can you imagine that? You seeing them pop up closer and closer? I would have been trying to get ready.
Yo, I would have been, making some type of yo. Yeah, like we about to jump this dude. We about to jump this bear.
It's me or you.
Damn, what do you do though?
I'll shoot odds and even for the other dude. Me and whoever.
Literally, what do you do?
Odds and even. Sorry, bro. You got it. Take that.
That's wild, man.
I would jump in the water and try to get away.
No, hell no, that water is freezing cold. You die, you won't last 5 minutes. Catch hypothermia.
It's either that or fight the bear.
All of y'all, it's like 5 of y'all on an iceberg, and that bear's like, yes, yeah,
One swipe.
yeah,
You ever seen The Revenant?
yeah. Well,
with the-
Leonardo DiCaprio, how that bear grabbed him, and yeah, that was a good bear scene.
And then they scratched.
Sew him up, yeah. And not just that, but that was a real scene. That's what a grizzly bear would really do to you. It was pressing him, trying to break him.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
wasn't
like,
trying to
make
eat
sure
him.
he's dead.
Yeah, it was trying to kill him. It
Yeah.
wasn't trying to eat him.
Yeah, that's crazy. They don't eat,
It's because of the
bro.
it was
They want to kill you.
because of the because of the cubs. They're defending the cubs.
Yeah, the mama bear's the worst, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
you
mama
can't be
grizzly
around
bear?
Yeah. So that's what they say. You see any little baby
I seen a
cubs?
video on YouTube. She went after a vehicle, a car. She hit her head against the car like donk.
Yeah, bro. Those mother-
She said donk.
yeah, it's another story, man. And people stop like, hey, yeah, they're so cute.
Yo, comment on the videos, man. PurpleBanana248.com. We coming at you,
We
man.
coming at you every
Live on
Sunday.
YouTube. Comment on the videos. Subscribe to the channel.
Give us your opinions, comments,
Talk that.
you know.
Talk that. Feel me? Talk.
And
He said. So you're done?
so, what you think about bachata?
Bachata.
If they say, oh, if a girl comes up to you and says, hey, vamos a bailar bachata,
I dance with her ass.
you could hold that, you could do it. I'm a bad
Do what I gotta do.
I'm a bad bachata dancer.
Me too. I do what I gotta do though. I show her ass some tricks of my own. Bachata.
What about it? She like,
Show her.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
¿Qué haces? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
¿Qué es eso?
¿Por qué me estás tocando?
Eso no es parte de la canción.
¿Por qué me tocas ahí?
Eso no es bachata.
Eso no es eso.
Yo. That's what I'm saying.
Carlito.
Carlito, ¿dónde baila? Porque este no sabe.
Guillermo. Guillermo, ven acá.
Mira esto, mira esto. Mira cómo está bailando este.
Mira. Conejo malo.
Está poniendo bachata este que era.
Conejo malo. Yo, y'all gotta watch that movie, man.
El conejo encojonado.
The tax collector. Yo, we out here, purplebananas248.com. Thank you for letting us in your home, man. We about to conclude this episode.
Word.
That's right, man. We like 42 minutes in. Damn, it goes fast.
Time flies when you're having a great ass time.
Damn, I'm about to get old with y'all, man. For real.
Really?
We need to freaking do 2 episodes a week instead of 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, after we hang around, we're gonna do another.
It's a matter of fact.
Right next. Right after this, so stay tuned.
Yo, give us y'all feedback, man. Let us know how we doing, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We won't get hurt. We won't feel bad.
Remember, this is unscripted. This is
live.
Totally,
this is a practice. Nothing's written. This is real.
You think this is a thing?
There's nothing here.
Nothing's here.
There's nothing here.
Nothing under my sleeves.
Supreme. Purple Bananas.
Tropicana.
JR Trinity.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Woofy.
Nissan.
Stay blessed.
Honda,
we out here.
Acura.
Get at us, man. Catch y'all next week, man.
Thank you for watching.
Subscribe to the channel. PurpleBananas248.com.
Thank you for a lovely time.
Take care.
This is not my song. This song is from Alex Rose and Mike Towers.
We do not own the copyrights to this music.